Hi there guys, a very good evening to you and welcome to another British wine review by myself, the Natural Sommelier. Today we're going to be heading to Dalwood Vineyard. These guys are based down in Shepton Mallet in Somerset in the southwest of England. They planted their first vines at Dalwood Vineyard in 2009, which was planted to Seyval Blanc. They now have around 3 acres planted to Seyval Blanc, Solaris, Madeleine Angevine and Pinot Noir, with 2013 being their first crop. The winemaker is called Brooksbank Bars, and they bottle all of their wines in Shepton Mallet, as I say, down in Somerset. We're going to be tasting the 2018 still white wine from them, which I've never tried before. I'm really excited to try this. And the vintage for them in 2018 was actually really, really good. They label it as a classic vintage for them, which is quite unique. They had plenty of sunshine between May and October, which made the fruit really, really ripe and sugary. So that's the reason why there's a little bit of Seyval Blanc thrown into the blend for its acidity, directly resulting, quoting them, in a deliciously balanced wine. It has 12% ABV. This particular wine won a couple of awards. It won a silver award at the 2019 Southwest Vineyard Association Awards, and it also won a bronze award in the 2019 Wine GB Awards. You can buy this for £15, including VAT, from their website, www.dalwoodvineyard.co.uk, and don't forget to also follow them at Dalwood Vineyard on Instagram. Right, most importantly, let's have a little taste now and see what we think. Beautiful clean colour coming through. So the wine itself on first impression has this beautiful sort of almost pale lemon colour. You can see it from there. There's a little bit of sort of effervescence coming through. Effervescence is the term used to note that slight hint of residue gas in the bottle. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just sort of a little bit noticeable. But let's have a little smell. Ooh. So on the nose, the wine itself is very clean. It smells very fresh. I'm getting lots of citric fruits, particular sort of white grapefruit, lemon juice, lemon zest. The wine itself is very floral. It's very on the white floral characteristics of sort of white roses. I'm getting some white lilies, maybe some white sort of tulips, all of which are very fresh and very fragrant. The wine itself does have a little bit of minerality coming through as well. I'm getting that sort of, that almost sort of Chablis-like character, you know, that sort of gunflint, wet rock, limestone minerality to it, which is really exciting as well. Let's have a little taste. I'll tell you what, for a wine made of these 3 rather obscure grape varieties, I do like it. I think it's very fresh. I think the acidity is definitely there. I think considering that they had quite a bumper crop in 2018, the sugar levels were quite high. I agree with adding the Seyval Blanc in there. It's giving it that acidity. It's giving it that freshness that I really, really like. It's a very quaffable wine. It has a medium body. The wine itself is sort of, you know, really dry. There's not an ounce of sugar on the palate anymore, which I really like. I'm getting a slightly spiced fruit quality as well. One correction I do need to make, actually, is that I missaid the ABV is 12%. It's actually 11.5%. Forgive me for that. I think this style of wine would work wonders as an aperitif on a warm sort of summer or spring evening. That we seem to be having quite a lot here in the UK. I'd highly recommend getting hold of some of this if you can. I think it's a nice sort of alternative to your classic sort of village or even a petit level Chablis. I think it's also a nice alternative to a really nice dry style of a Pinot Grigio from northern Italy. I think it's a very fun, sort of friendly, fruity style of wine, and I think it does exactly what it says on the tin. I think it's really nice to have this style of wine from this particular part of the world, and I've actually got a 2019 vintage from these guys as well, which I'll be doing a full British wine review on as well over the coming days, so please watch out for that. In the meantime, don't forget to follow myself at The Natural Sommelier. on Instagram, and don't forget to check out my new website, thenaturalsommelier.com, where you can find all of my latest reviews, videos, articles, and top tips of where to get all of these incredible wines from. Until then, cheers.